This video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. The new Avatar Legends tabletop RPG just came out. For those of you who don't know what that is, a while back there was a Kickstarter, it raised like $9 million, and because of that they were able to make this tabletop RPG. But anyways, this is a game set in Avatar Roku's era. And because it's set in Avatar Roku's era, there's so many new characters that we've never even seen before. And in today's video, you guys are going to be learning everything about those characters. But there's something you guys need to learn about before we get into that. You guys need to learn about today's sponsor. This video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. Surfshark is a virtual private network, also known as a VPN, and that keeps your online identity safe by encrypting all of your information sent between your device and the internet. This keeps your personal data protected against big companies and cyber criminals. Surfshark can easily swap your location to anywhere in the world. This can help you access and unblock content all over the globe. You guys always message me saying like, hey, I can't watch Avatar on Netflix anymore, what's going on? You can fix this by changing locations to the US or UK. I personally use this for anime all the time. All I do is change my location to Japan and I get a whole new library of anime. Surfshark also has a feature to where one account will work on an unlimited amount of devices. So what are you guys waiting for? To get all of this, use my promo code AVATARS at checkout to receive 83% off plus 3 extra months free. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there really is no risk to try it out. The link is in the description down below, and thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. The first and by far the most interesting character released is actually Fire Lord Sozan's sister, and her name is Xiaoshan. Now this is someone from the Fire Nation royal family like no one else we've ever seen. Xiaoshan was the princess of the Fire Nation, and she was born without any firebending. Now because she was born without any firebending, her family had always pitted her against Xiaoshan, and they did this to try to prove her worthiness of being in the royal family. And because of this, she devoted her entire being into air nomad training. She ended up training under an air nomad named Xiaoshan. I don't really know how to pronounce this. I looked up the name everywhere, there's just no official pronunciations. Now here's where things actually get interesting. She learned how to chi block from her. So does that mean chi blocking came from the air nomads? If so, why did Aang have no idea about it? Maybe more information will come out as time goes by, but this is definitely something that should be brought up in the future. Or maybe they're just trying to give more validation to the whole Ty Lee is an air nomad theory, which, you know, that would be cool too. After Sozan became Fire Lord, she announced that she wanted to marry a monk from the Air Nation named Kandra. Now this monk was actually a leader of a renegade group known as Guiding the Wind. Now obviously she proposed this as a political marriage. Now her and Kandra actually had a mutual understanding that they would gain a lot from working together as allies. They could take down the nobility structure of the Fire Nation. Xiaoshan knew that Sozan was up to no good. And it was only a matter of time before he made a big move to flex his power on the entire world. She knew that politically backstabbing Sozan isn't something that is normally in air nomad ideology, but ultimately she was okay with it if it meant that it was overall a good thing. Now of course Sozan was not okay with this marriage proposal and saw the Guiding Wind as a threat, and he was willing to do anything to stop it. Next up, we have all these new character designs for the game. Now of course these are just example characters to help players make their own in-game, but it's still really cool to see new designs of Avatar characters in this day and age. Here is the Adamant, who appears to be a firebender. Now this is named the Bold, who is like, I don't know, some type of air nomad. Here's the Guardian from the Water Tribe. Now this one is interesting. We have a Sandbender, and the name they gave this Sandbender is the Hammer. Here is the Icon from the Earth Kingdom. This one is known as the Idealist. Now we have a Swamp Bender known as the Pillar. Next up is an Airbender. Her name is the Prodigy. Pretty fitting if you ask me. Now something about this guy reminds me of Bolin a lot, but he is a Firebender. The next new character we have here is Earth King Xylun. Now this clears up the Earth King in between Kyoshi and Aang. After all, we never really saw Roku's Earth King up until now. In the cartoon, it really just made it seem like Roku's whole life was just Sozan. But back to this guy. This guy is not good. There was a group of sages who tried to maintain order after Kyoshi's era. They tried speaking out against this Earth King and they just kind of disappeared. He also made anyone who tried searching for them just kind of disappear as well. Now this guy did all sorts of bad things. Anyone who opposed him would disappear. He also had this weird rivalry with Omashu. Now under his control, things were just not good. The Earth Kingdom's economy was suffering. The people were suffering. It was just overall overall not very good. He even tried messing with other nations, kind of like the Fire Nation did in Aang's era. Now, this was mainly all because Avatar Roku was still just too young to oppose him during this time. At this time, he was just starting his Avatar journey. I unfortunately missed the deadline on buying the Kickstarter package, so credit where credit is due. All of this information is coming from Avatar News and the AvatarWiki. Once again, thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. The link is in the description down below for you guys to click. Remember, 83% is a lot. Deals like this don't come by often, so click that link in the description and I'll catch you guys next time.